Hello guys, let's talk about stress today. Stress, yes. It doesn't exist only in humans, it exists in livestock as well. And today I want us to talk about ways we can reduce the stress that we put our animals through or the animals go through. And so before you go on and talk about how you are surprised that we have to put in measures to reduce stress of the animals, let me tell you a very quick story. So we visited a farmer, the home of Kalahari Reds, somewhere in South Africa. And I saw this lady, frolicking with her animals, playing with them. And she turned and told me, Nadia, I do this because I want the animals to be happy. If the animals are happy, it contributes to their well-being, overall state of being in a good state. And I was surprised because when I cast my mind back to how we treat our livestock randomly here in certain parts of West Africa, it is heartbreaking. We visited the Bupe livestock markets recently, and I kid you not, I saw a herdsman hold a stick like what I'm holding, deliver such heavy strokes to a cow, and I saw the skin, burst open. Yeah, I got goosebumps all over me, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So it really got me thinking about what the woman told me in South Africa about how it is important to keep animals very happy. And so today, this video actually is to, for us to show you some ways you can reduce the stress you either inflict on your animals or due to how the layout of your farm is, they go through. Please, it is very important to keep your animals happy. And today, right behind me, our dear livestock, our goats. That is the boa goat, the red-necked boa goat. Of course, the Kalahari red, which has a great adaptation to the sun. And so for those of you who wonder, do they thrive in the West African climate? They more than thrive. Now, back to the issue of stress, guys. One of the ways you can stress your animals is when the layout of your farm itself is stressful. Yes. Do you know that goats naturally love to frolic? Goats naturally love to climb. They love to, what's the name of it? Dog play. They love to play rough. Yes, it's just their nature. And so as a livestock farmer who is intentional about having the well-being of their animals in a good condition, you have to provide certain infrastructure at your farm, of course, which spans across the layout such that it would enable them to jump around, climb as much as they want, and also it would help you when you are organizing your animals. We get a lot of comments from people telling us how goats are very stubborn, goats are difficult to rear and all of that. And I tell them that, hey, come to our farm and see something for yourself. You see where I'm standing right now? To my right, we have our grazing yard, the paddocks. Here we have our pens. I always say it's raised. I've told you so many times why we prefer raised pens. Goats hate the wetness. So when it rains, yeah, they get some kind of shade and, they don't have to be lying on the ground in the wet. And then they love to climb. So you see the layout of our pen. They will be frolicking up and down. And they have the exercise yard right here as well. Now, let me show you this. They have the exercise yard right here as well. So we intentionally create space in front of the pen where they eat, they play. They are social animals, yeah? And so let me just chip in this. You rarely see a goat in isolation. Usually if a goat has isolated itself for so long, it should get you monitoring that goat. It could be that it's not so well, or it's a heavily pregnant mama that is about to deliver and needs some time alone. But generally, they are very social beings, and that is why we put all of these infrastructures in place. Now, talking about stress, you see me holding my stick. It is not to punish these precious livestock, guys. Don't be hitting your animals with that. I believe they feel pain. Yes, when you hit the animal and the animal screams, "Hi, love, I wish I had a livestock feed for you. It's over there. I'll bring it to you soon, okay?" Yes, please don't be hitting them. When you hit them, they scream. And for me, that is a reaction to the pain you just inflicted on them. These ones here are pregnant and they need extra love. They need extra care, guys. Never ever hit your pregnant mama. Forgive me for that term today. Never ever hit your pregnant mama with a stick. Nope. It is in a very delicate, vulnerable position and you don't want to inflict any stress on that animal. Over here, we are big on breeding, yes. But let me even jump ahead to the value chain end of consumption. Do you know stress has a negative impact on the quality of meat you eat? I'm not going to go into the science of that, rigor mortis and all of that. Don't let my food science and biochemistry come today. But please, I came to tell you that don't be inflicting pain on your animals. Now, if you have a stick like what I have in my hand today at your own farm, let me show you one simple use of the stick for guidance, for direction. And so for those of you who say the goats are stubborn, the goats are that, first of all, I would ask you, how is the layout at your own farm like? And then, if you're able to confidently answer that question for me, of course, in a positive way, then you come to this place and all you do is to guide them. If they are going wayward, they are entering the wrong pens, all you have to do is to just, use the stick to guide them, direct them where you want them to go. All over here, we have some animals feeling free here because, hey, don't inflict pain and fear in your animals. You shouldn't be screaming at them. Today I came to tell you that these guys, listen, they are our precious investments, and let's do everything possible to make sure that they are happy, they are not stressed, and they are always in a good condition. That is all I came to share with you today. Please don't hate your animals, don't, and make sure that your farm, it's in a very clean state, guys. Clean state. We've been talking of hot water, which is caused by ticks, but if your place generally is dirty, you're going to be battling with a lot of infections, and that is what we don't want. Till I come your way again with another tidbit, yeah? These are things I think we are taking for granted and not intentionally talking so hard about them, but hey, they are very important. So for the next 2 weeks, or how many weeks ahead of us, bear with us. We are going to be drumming these seemingly trivial points into you so that collectively we can all do things right at our own farms and be able to feed the entire continent of Africa. My name is Nadia, and today I came to share this tidbit with you, of course, with my beautiful stick as well, which I got from the Bupe Livestock Market, right here from the Sementia Learning and Development Farm in Suhum, in the eastern region of Ghana. Continue to do this journey with us, and thank you for subscribing to the Farming in Africa YouTube channel. I shall see you again in our next video. Bye-bye.